Hello and welcome to our coverage of what has turned out to be quite an intriguing first-round tie. We hit the second leg with the underlying narrative looking like this. The hosts currently trailing by the odd goal at what is effectively half-time, and they are in a position to have to turn things round on home soil with a huge supporting cast of voluble fans. It does sound like the perfect setup for a second leg, and it should be a gripping...
He's had a go! It's gone a long way up and away. De Bruyne. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And here's Aguero. It's Aguero! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Hazard. Hazard drives it forward. Son Heung-min, and he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Played into the middle, and he's there to cut it out.
De Bruyne goes looking. And it's Aguero. Gets wrestled off the ball. Modric.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Towering header! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Son Heung-min. And he's cut it out.
Vinicius Junior. Hazard.
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Sergio Ramos. And it's Modric.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Hoists it forward.
Well played, he saw that coming. So the referee's awarded a free kick.
PK. And here's Aguero. And he's straight offside.
Keeper's got good distance on that. It is quite a run he's making here. Well read, he's sorted that out.
Odriozola
Has it in a wide position, so what next? And the counter is on. Aguero.
and it's played forward.
He spotted the run and played him through.
Courtois catches it safely. Marcelo.
Plays it out to the flank. Keeps everyone guessing.
Zinchenko
Tries to get it forward quickly.
and it's Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos. Vinicius Junior
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Aguero. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! He's pulled off a fine save.
Son Heung-min sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just...
Up to meet it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Son-Heung-min.
Well, they could break here. He's left his man. Aguero.
Casemiro gets rid without sophistication.
And he's there to hoof it away.
Casemiro did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Odriozola.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Tony Kroos is very sporting here to it not...
We've reached half-time, so now the team has broken through, but certainly not to the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
Manchester will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead, and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
Walker. Alexander-Arnold.
It's Aguero! It's there!
I have to pay tribute to the skipper's drive. He's such a winner and carries great influence on this team, and that goal has put him in front and typified his marvellous application. Manchester are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through, wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Manchester
Take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
cleared without complication. Zinchenko.
De Bruyne.
How about a shot?
Has a hit!
Bernardo Silva weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Nicely measured pass.
And that has been clubbed away. Kyle Walker.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes.
And Sergio Ramos.
Hoists it high.
De Ligt. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus.
Sterling.
Zinchenko.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yet another dead ball chance.
Laporte gets good distance on it.
And here's Sterling. Has a pop! Well, that is rather wayward.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Looking to hit the front line. Well positioned to make that interception. Good ball. Sterling.
Casemiro just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
It's Bernardo Silva.
Real chance!
Gabriel Jesus finds himself offside. Courtois gets it upfield. Offside again.
Dashing forward at pace. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Piqué gets into the right position to intercept. De Bruyne
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. De Bruyne.
back into the middle. Ake is charging up on the overlap.
De Bruyne. Ake. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
Vinicius Junior desperately wants to get on the end of this.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Manchester really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Gabriel Jesus!
Gabriel Jesus! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Vinicius Junior. Lucas Vazquez. Modric.
And that is the last effort of the game. Victory in round one. Still plenty to do, of course, but one huge step forwards.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Well, sadly for those who are exposed to the elements, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and really looking forward to it. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. The action has already started. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would think Lucas Moura. Once he gets into his dribbling stride, he's almost unstoppable. Close control and speed makes tackling him extremely tricky, and steering him into a congested midfield doesn't always stop him.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one.
Sanchez. Gazzaniga
Sends that a long way.
doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Kane.
Kane, it's Kane! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Manchester were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Bernardo Silva. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Hits one!
And it's Aguero. Mohamed Salah.
He's got away. Nicely controlled. Massive leap! This could fall anywhere.
Here's a corner, good chance.
Aguero has a goal!
And here's Aguero. Sanchez cuts it out. Davis has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. The Tongan goes looking.
Kane. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack. I think that switching of flanks has fine.
He's through and all along, big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have our breakthrough.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Lucas Moura. What an adventurous run from a defender.
And it's Davis.
Now it's Kane. Puts in a cross. It's a brilliant interception.
And it's played forward.
Oh, good interception.
Dele Alli.
Hoists it forward. Kane.
Lucas Moura gets it, and now what?
Could move up a gear here.
Mohamed Salah
Takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Son Heung-min! And that's cause for worry or two.
Son Heung-min certainly could have and should have made more of that.
The Tongan tries to switch the play. Dele Alli.
Forward it goes. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Kane. And it's Dele Alli. Lucas Moura. Rodri battles. And there is the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Manchester head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
That's not going to make it. Lucas Moura. A real chance to break. Son Heung-min drives it forward. He shoots! Aguero chooses, hits one! Tottenham have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. And that's been levered clear. That's gone a long way up and away. Silva. Time to deliver. And it's Silva. And here's Aguero. Tries a shot! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Out to the right. Mendy concedes a free kick for that. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Aguero. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Hoists it forward. Aurier. Dele Alli. Aurier. And it's Dele Alli. And here's Kane. Kane pings it out wide. He's gone for it! Aguero is being picked on here.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Oh, some tackle that. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Dele Alli. Sanchez. Dele Alli gets it out to the wing. And here's Dele Alli. And it's Lucas Moura. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Oh, there's the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Salah. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Manchester just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
He came in hard, very hard. Jonas. And here's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Cross from Aurier. Jonas spreads it towards the left. Out towards the flank. Played into the middle.
Going for goal! The whistle has gone and it is all over.
Solid, if not especially fancy. Always in control. They did enough to win it. Manchester made it through then to the business end of the tournament. We're down to the last 8 now, the stakes getting higher and higher. Not only them, of course, it's the same story for everyone. They all are desperate to win it. Something then is going to have to give. It is a charged atmosphere in here, fittingly so, given what is up for grabs. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. A truly big night of football here ahead of us. It always is when this competition is in town.
Well, we're at the stage, Peter, when the dream becomes believable. The stage of the season when everything takes on a tougher, more pressurised edge. When you want to win all you can, but might have to settle for one. This would be worth settling for, believe me.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times.
Has a goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Artur brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Rodri. Griezmann. So above all others, Jim, what do you think is the single factor which is going to make a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think there really isn't an awful lot in terms of what separates these teams.
Has a hit! There it is! There is the breakthrough!
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Well, it did look Benzema is fouled. And it's Griezmann. Oh, it's Dembele. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Benzema.
Oh, good take and a Son Heung-min! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
That's a good foot in there. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Rodri gets it back. That has put a stop to that. And it's played forward. Griezmann. He's made sure that that won't get through. Rakitic. And here's Griezmann. And hit.
Real chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Messi is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Rodri. De Bruyne. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Griezmann. And it's Rakitic. Messi. Rodri. Forward it goes. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Benzema. De Bruyne. And here's Benzema.
He's had a shot! It's broken loose.
Arthur plays it forward. Now it's Griezmann.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
And it's Benzema.
Oh, well played, he saw that coming.
Arthur. Son Heung-min. He's picked him out. He gets past his man. Son Heung...
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Well, we're already into the second period. No changes at the interval from either side. Arthur. And it's Benzema. And the counter is on.
Son Heung-min is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hoists it forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Roberto. Goes for goal! And they've been caught out here. And he's straight offside. Zinchenko. Rodri. And it's Son Heung-min. That's the through ball. Quick cut. It's Salah! It's anyone's ball. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Messi. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Now it's Griezmann. Barcelona have a free kick. And here's Griezmann. Little doubt, that is a foul. He's got through. Mohamed Salah. Ter Stegen can pick that up. And the through ball is intercepted. Messi. It's a loose ball. In by Robert. Great leap! Just couldn't turn it in.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
De Ligt tries to get it forward quickly. It's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. That is terrific skill. Mohamed Salah. Benzema. Sane! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Mohamed Salah. Benzema takes the long option. Forward it goes. Messi gets away from his opponents. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Timely intervention. Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
It's Benzema! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Manchester take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Roberto. Piqué plays it forward, and that's been won straight back. Benzema. Has he picked him out? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sané.
Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul.
Rodri. Dembele.
He's got options out wide.
Now it's Griezmann going through. Jordi Alba could try cutting inside here. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Messi. Messi's cross, up to meet it! Just needed better contact. Four extra minutes added on. Played back in. And help's available out wide.
Referee has just said play on.
De Ligt was not to be moved.
Decent looking ball.
Dembele! Dembele!
The whistle has gone and it is all over.
Manchester take a huge step towards the next round. They have the all-important away win. It is theirs now to lose. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Decent ball, and he's cut it out.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Going through, Iwobi, and here's Bernard.
Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Sterling displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Verratti, and it's Bernardo Silva. And
Aguero has a goal!
big relief, it just needed better contact.
Aguero controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Sidibe, Bernard.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Manchester were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same.
Could so easily have been different.
Sterling did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Sidibe finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Bernardo Silva. Richarlison. Iwobi. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. Richarlison, played down the flank. Iwobi. It's a brilliant interception. Verratti tries to get it forward quickly. Sterling plays it out to the wing. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And it's Mondi.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Gomez. It's being played forward.
Oh, good interception.
He could be in here.
Aguero! And it's a goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Manchester
Draw first blood here.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Sterling. And now they can launch a counter. Sterling, can he get through? And the ball is out of play.
Sterling. Good take. He's had a goal! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Holgate. And it's Bernard.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
Sidibe.
Bernard. Sterling.
De Bruyne goes looking. That'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Manchester in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. Valverde takes control of enemies on the move. He's pinged one through here. Bernardo Silva. Sigurdsson drives it forward.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. De Bruyne. Oh, what a ball! Oh, shooting chance!
Sigurdsson. Digne. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Walcott. Walcott. Everton get it back again. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mendy gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
He's tried one! And the follow-up! Decent enough try.
It will be, certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
And here's Aguero. And here's Sterling! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Manchester
Take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
just brushed off the ball there.
Aguero.
Bernardo Silva.
Aguero. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Gomez. And it's Iwobi.
Richarlison. And the finish! Keeper's not concerned by that. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Back into the middle. Mondi hoists it forward.
De Bruyne.
Aguero is onto it and can take it up.
Richarlison. Iwobi. He's got away. That's great strength on the ball. Shoots!
Greenwood falls short.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Oh, that's a waste.
Bernardo Silva reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Fernandinho gets it back.
And here's Sterling.
Mina battles to win it back.
Almost nothing left on the clock here.
Manchester are this close to securing a place amongst the European elite next season. And it's Bernardo Silva.
And here's Aguero. Sterling. Oh, great! Hits one! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Verratti is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Over to the left.
Oh, that's neat. Everton have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Aguero. And Bernardo Silva! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. De Bruyne
Ready to try one. Sterling. Ake.
Pickford is there to take.
Brings it to a close. Manchester are irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester won thanks to a
Well, hello and welcome one and all. We are just about to get going with our coverage of this quarter-final tie. The two teams, after the first leg, experiencing fortunes which are very separate each from the other. On the one hand, we have the victor and the overwhelming favourites for a place in the semi-final, and on the other, those just clinging on and hoping. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages.
So one terrific performance under their belts. Now they've got to do it all again, Jim.
Yeah, it's hard not to see it that way after such a convincing first crack at it. This team ought to ooze confidence and be able to recreate the authority and control. They've set...
Going for goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Chance!
Messi has a pop!
It's anyone's ball.
Soutenton tries to get it forward quickly.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And it's Luis Suarez. Plays it out wide. Rakitic. Hoists it forward. Roberto into the box.
Timely intervention.
Now, can he capitalise?
Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Has gone out. And it's Salah. Bernardo Silva.
Son Heung-min.
Not offside that time. Keeper sends it forward. Arthur. Roberto.
And he's there to cut it out.
That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Barcelona seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Griezmann. Roberto. Manchester yet to have Arthur is the guilty party there. PK. And it's Salah.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Bernardo Silva. Zinchenko has come steaming up from the back for this. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus tries to get it clear. And that's sprayed out wide. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Zinchenko! Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Going through.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Plays it back. Son Heung.
It's Son Heung-min!
Look, there are some very good headers of the ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Pumps it into the... Great leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Rodri, that's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Griezmann, and that'll go straight through to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold, and here's Mohamed Salah. Well played, he saw that coming. That'll be the last act of the first half. So now the team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
0-0 then, and we're back underway.
Titi, Jordi Alba, and it's played forward.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That's a decent ball.
Bernardo Silva, and it's Bernardo Silva. He's in! Has a goal!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Son Heung-min, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, up towards the hour mark, and still no goals.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball one clean.
And they've been caught out here.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
And it's Messi. And here's Griezmann. Piqué, definite foul there. Piqué is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee
Has a pop! Alexander-Arnold. Gabriel Jesus.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Chance to...
He's had a goal! It's got him rattled.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Well weighted.
Shot at goal! He's got a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! That was a given. It always was.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Manchester
Take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
He's gone for it! Zinchenko goes looking, and now the breakaway. Gabriel Jesus. Son Heung-min. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Shapes to shoot! That's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
De Ligt proves too strong there. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Gets the better of his man.
It's come loose.
Vidal.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
And here's Griezmann. And it's Luis Suarez. Griezmann. And the shot! It's in!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. That's a throw. Manchester can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Nelson Semedo.
Forward it goes. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, good interception.
Jordi Alba plays it forward. 4 added minutes on the board. He wasn't being fooled. Manchester have a free kick. Cuts it out. Griezmann. Now it's Luis Suarez. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester have got it done through to the last 4 and evidently now believing it. Well, hello, a very warm welcome to you for this evening's game. Regrettably, the weather has been extremely unkind to us here. It is wet and blustery and remarkably inhospitable. Despite all of that, it is good to see that the faithful from both sides have apparently been undeterred. We have a terrific turnout here. The atmosphere is bubbling despite these adverse conditions. All we need now is for the game to live up to its initial billing. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. And as you can see, we've already started here. Besic, Mendy gets it back. Son Heung-min. And here's Aguero. And it's Son Heung-min.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Mendy battles to win it back. And here's Aguero. Just brushed off the ball there. Sheffield have somehow managed to lose their last 5 games here at home. Sheffield can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Hoists it forward. And here's Son Heung-min. And here's Mahrez. And Mahrez! He's scored!
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
There's a long ball. Chance! Son Heung-min. And here's Aguero. And it's Mendy. Foden. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mahrez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Sheffield settled for a point from that gripping game last time out. Mahrez! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, smart save. Fernandinho. Has a goal! Well, the clearance is short. And it's Mendy. Fernandinho has a hit! Away from immediate danger. And here's Fernandinho. Aguero. Aguero has a go! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. João Cancelo. João Cancelo opts to play it back. João Cancelo. And it's played forward. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Hit into the towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Manchester can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Walker goes looking. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Aguero.
Aguero really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
First 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Manchester leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Manchester carrying a one-goal lead.
Forward it goes. Oh, good interception.
He's got options out wide.
Looking for a decent ball in.
Bernardo Silva plays it forward.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Sheffield have statistically the worst defence in the league.
He's had a goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Fernandinho
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Aguero
Tries running with the ball at his feet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Aguero.
just brushed off the ball there. Walker
Hurtling down that right flank. Aguero. Chance. Cut out in the nick of time. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
João Cancelo
Goes for the cross. Now it's Son Heung-min. Dinks one in. Back to the keeper and go again.
João Cancelo. It's Bernardo Silva.
And here's Mahrez. He's had that put on a plate. Knocks it away. And here's Son Heung-min. And Mahrez! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mahrez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Besic. Besic goes looking. Walker cuts it out.
Foden drives it forward.
And it's Mandy.
And it's corner. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that's been levered clear.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And here's Dzeko.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ederson gets good distance on it.
Manchester probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Manchester
Hold on, it's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Any reflections on what you've...